Welcome back, Pebble Droppers. And if you're a newcomer to our community, we welcome you and thank you for being here with us. Now, if you want to understand a bit more about our cause, we recommend you watch our first video, The Pebble Effect. And if you like the moves that I'm doing and you want a fast track tutorial on each move, check out the playlist series Into the Flow, The Moves Basics. Now keep in mind, learning the moves is voluntary. Feel free to move the way your body wants to. The only rule is to keep moving throughout our time together. Now there's a link to the first video and the playlist in the description below. Also, everyone, just please remember to grow our community by liking these videos and click the bell notification so you know every time the rest of us venture into the flow. So our concept today, many of us will find helpful. I know it has for me. There may be some of you who feel absolutely content and fulfilled in life, and for that, I admire you and I aspire to be in that place at some point in time. But truly, I've just begun my journey of transformation. Now, our quote comes from Confucius, who said, "We only have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have 1. See you in the flow."
We embark on today's journey by synergistically aligning our minds and bodies to enter into the flow. Keep in mind, our paths may diverge. There's no need to follow my movements if your body wants to take you somewhere else. Your only task is to keep moving and to remain receptive to the positive influences that are about to emerge. Now let's get into the flow. Life can pass us by without mercy. We come into this world knowing nothing until society hands us the playbook of life. How many of us go about our time on this earth checking off the boxes we are told to accomplish to live life appropriately? Society will design for you a life of mediocrity if you let it. Ask yourself, are you truly as happy as you look on Facebook? Maybe it's time for a change. Typically, there seems to be 3 pivotal stages in most everyone's lives. The first we'll call the passive phase, where our lives have a sense of irrelevance because we are in autopilot, just going dormantly through the motions. Life is merely happening to us. The second is the awakening. This typically will occur when we're near completion of society's checkboxes, yet we feel empty and directionless. It's here we know it's time for a change. The third is the rebirth. This begins when our conviction for a change turns into action. It's here we begin to ever evolve. A metamorphic reveal unfolds, and fulfillment is felt. The purpose is being found. We have 2 choices. We can live a life of comfort or live a life of growth. These 2 paths are antithetical opposites. Growth leads to a life of intention, and it's never obtained with ease, as this is dictated by nature. Comfort feels good, but it offers nothing deeper. Happiness is more than a good feeling. It's a state of contentment through living with purpose. How can we transform our lives into living with purpose? One way is to start asking better questions than we typically do. Your mind will seek out an answer to any question you ask it. So if you ask yourself, "Why do I always fail?" don't be surprised when your mind arises at the answer, "Because you're a loser." Instead, ask yourself, "Who am I really? What do I stand for? What do I admire in others that I aspire to be?" Second, we'll say it over and over again. Take responsibility. If your life sucks, no good will come of blaming it on external sources. Even if your situation is not altogether your fault, you must take full onus to rectify it. Third, keep dropping your pebbles into the lake of life. Go slow. Energize the waters and keep it that way by staying consistent in your positive behaviors. And one final one for you. Simply put, believe you are worthy of better. It can only start here. It's time for us all to say it. I am worthy of better. 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 As we depart from today's practice, let's all take a moment to feel gratitude for willfully taking steps in making our lives more fulfilling. Now, let's get out there and start something.